Leonarda Cianciulli lived in Correggio, Italy. A respected shopkeeper, go-to matchmaker and fortune teller, Cianciulli was known as a doting mother to her 4 children, but she became legendary as the soap maker of Correggio. Her secret ingredient? The human remains of women she murdered as part of a brutal and baffling killing spree. Famous murders, bizarre motives, Leonarda Cianciulli. Leonarda Cianciulli started killing in 1939, murdering 3 women over the course of several months. Her first victim was a lifelong spinster who came to Cianciulli in hopes of finding a husband. Her next 2 victims came separately, responding to alleged job opportunities. Each was served a glass of drugged wine, then brutally killed and dismembered with an axe. Cianciulli then boiled down their bodies. She baked the remains of her first 2 victims into tea cakes, which she served her guests. She used the boiled remains of her 3rd victim, an opera singer, to make bars of soap she scented with cologne. So why did the seemingly normal middle-aged mother suddenly become a serial killer? What made her commit these horrific, bloody murders? Her motive was wrapped in supernatural paranoia, all for the sake of breaking a family curse. Cianciulli was a superstitious woman who had suffered many tragedies in her life, losing several babies in childbirth, watching her house burn to the ground in an earthquake. And she believed it was all because of a curse placed upon her by her mother. So when her son Giuseppe received a draft notice, Cianciulli panicked, convinced that the curse would doom him to death on the battlefield. To unlock the curse, Cianciulli turned to black magic and human sacrifice in a cold-blooded and grotesque killing spree. Authorities arrested Cianciulli, who confessed to the murders, stating she killed the women to save her son's life. And that with the human fat, she was able to make some most acceptable creamy soap. Cianciulli was sentenced to 30 years in prison and 3 years in an asylum. Before getting locked up, Cianciulli donated her copper ladle to the war effort. Cianciulli died in 1970. You can see the vat she used to boil bodies of her victims on display at the Criminological Museum in Rome.